What a waste of time. What a pain.
なかなか骨が楽しませてくれよ。
Go cool off your head. Can I get your number? Got it.
こんにちは。
There it is. Yes, got it. What's your number? Very connected. What a waste of time. There it is. Yes, got it. Oh, a rare sight. What a pain. What a waste of time. There it is. Yes, got it. Go cool off your head. There it is. Yes, got it. What a waste of time. What a pain. There it is. Yes! Got it. There it is. Yes! Got it. What's your number? Got it. Which one? Caught a big one. Don't see this every day. Go cool off your head. Which one? Caught a big one. time. Smile.
今家を出たところのあとどれくらいでこっちに着くんだよ。
There it is. Yes! Got it. Sorry. But if you're here to get revenge for Lau...
No. I don't think I do.
And who are you supposed to be? Guess the snake flowers a little.
I think I'm beginning to understand. I'll give him the chance. And send you straight...
Come at me.
Let's change this up. Lau could have put more effort into training his subordinates. Now that you've stepped up.
Come on, Kiryu. Seriously? Don't tell me you went at it again with the Snake Flower Triad.
Jate-san, you make it sound like I went looking for a fight. It's not...
Must have been trying to avenge Lao then. At least they won't be a thorn in our...
Yeah, there's that.
Gotta say, though, I didn't expect top...
Me neither. Here's hope.
Yeah, I hear you. But we can't forget he's one of the biggest political figureheads in the country. We should go in ready for anything. Better to be safe than sorry.
Agreed. There it is. Yes! Got it. Go cool off your head. Which one? There it is. Yes! Got it. What a pain. What a waste of time. Which one? Found it. There it is. Yes! Got 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 it. What a pain. There it is. Yes! Got it.
Hey, hey! かかってこいやお前なんかかかってこいやぶっ殺してやるよ
Go cool off your head. Which one? Gotcha. There it is. All right. Found it. Which one? Easy.
お前なんか怖くなんだよ
waste of time.
Welcome. Hi.
All right. Don't see this every day. What a pain.
楽しませても
All
らう
right.
楽しませてもらう
Got it? Which one? Nothing to it. What's your number? Got it. All right. Found it.
こんにちは。どうも。
Yeah.
こんにちは。
Which one? Can I get your number? Very connected. Come in. Go cool off your head. All right.
Yeah.
よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかが移動します。うまく狙えましたか？移動で動きます。おめでとうございます。横に移動します。どこを狙うか移動します。うまく狙えましたか？移動で動きます。よく狙ってください。次は移動します。うまく狙えましたか？移動で動きます。繰り返しプレイすることで上達します。どこをね、狙いをつけどうだ。ストップ。どこ狙いを決めて横に移動だよ。行きまーす。ストップ。どこをね、狙いを決めてこんなところで止めちゃってどうだ。また来てね。
なんかよ、やって
おう。
Which one? Can I get your number? Very connected.
You must be Kazuma Kiryu-sama.
Yeah.
Indeed. And you, sir? I hadn't been told to
You got it. Dante, from the Kahin News. Kiryu and I go way back.
Still, I'm afraid I can't allow a report.
Now hold on. A prominent government official meeting with the fourth chairman of the Tojo clan. If I can't tag along, I guess I'll have to use my mech. Better to take me with you in that case.
Sorry about him. But I think it's... Don't worry. We promised, right, Date?
Yeah.
Very well. Are you ready to depart?
Yeah.
Right away, sir. We'll arrive at the...
You're earlier than I expected. And who's this?
Dante, from the Kahin News. I'm looking into Suzuki's link with the Tojo.
The famous detective turned reporter. Care for a drink?
I'll pass.
So, you're the man who's running the orphanage. On the plot they're eyeing for the resort.
That's right.
And because of that, Daigo Dojima turned down the land acquisition deal.
What's your point?
My point is, our interests in all of this are aligned.
And how's that?
You want to halt development on that resort, yes?
Yeah, what about it?
You see, I find that to be the most preferable outcome as well.
Wait, what? Are you pulling our leg here?
But without the resort, wouldn't your military base expansion bill end in failure?
It would. But that doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't? Why not?
Well, that's simple. I never had any intention of passing that bill in the first place.
What?
Then what's your angle? Explain everything. From the military base expansion bill to the resort development plan. We'll hear you out.
My end goal is to bring a certain international syndicate to light. And once I do, to root out and eliminate them and their conspirators. This syndicate is widely known as Black Monday.
Black Monday.
Wait a minute. Aren't they supposed to be some notorious arms trafficking group?
I see you're a reporter who knows his stuff. October 19th, 1987, the day that triggered a severe worldwide recession. The day an arms dealer is said to have orchestrated the New York Stock Exchange to open to the worst crash it had seen to date. The day from which this group derives their name, Black Monday. Their leader, a man by the name Andre Richardson. To draw them out a year ago, I concocted a scheme, a proposed military base expansion. The ultimate synthesis of cutting-edge Japanese technology and American weapons know-how. Once this base expansion bill brings the BMD system to Okinawa, we will possess the world's most powerful defensive weapon, making our country nigh impenetrable against hostile nations. No country in Asia, nor any of the surrounding territories as far as the Middle East will pose a threat to us. Japan will be safe for decades to come. The BMD system has the potential to shift the balance of power across the globe as we know it. At least, that was the pitch. That's the story the world's been led to believe.
It's propaganda?
That's right. The kind of hearsay I needed to circulate for my plan to work.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a weapon system that could change the world as we know it. Trillions were invested into its development. Why, even the blueprint alone could fetch a small fortune. Now, who do you think might be interested in something like that?
That would be Black Monday.
With a clientele based all over the world, a new weapon of this magnitude would surely be on their radar as a potential product. It's simply an opportunity they can't afford to miss.
So, the new BMD system, the military base expansion, everything was bait to lure out Black Monday. You won't actually enact them.
Exactly. But regardless of that, I still needed to act like I would, to convince everyone it was important to pass the proposal. That's where Suzuki came in. For my proposal to pass, I suggested developing the resort and told him I'd relinquish all the rights to him. That way, the base expansion bill could proceed together with the resort as a set. In other words, in order to pull this off, I had to fool the entire nation.
All that makes sense. But earlier you said it didn't matter whether the bill passed or not anymore. So, that must mean...
Indeed. The bill no longer matters because I finally secured a lead on Black Monday.
Then, you never planned on running against Suzuki for the Prime Minister's seat, either.
Leave that fight to the young and vain and the chips on their shoulders. An old man like me couldn't care less.
Okay, fine. But a ploy this elaborate, one that even involves America, that's not something you can pull off by yourself.
You're sharp. That's correct. And it's a whole other can of worms I have yet to open. That we'll address soon. First, how about a break? You there?
Yeah.
Okay, back to it. So you set one hell of a plan in motion to lure out Black Monday. But there are far too many moving parts for it to be something you're pulling off on your own.
Correct. I have an accomplice in all of this. His name is Joji Kazuma.
Come again?
That's right. He's related to the former Tojo clan officer Shintaro.
So, the man we've been looking for this whole time is Kazuma-san's brother?
Those two sure do look alike, don't they?
Yeah.
Guess that explains the resemblance. Those are some strong genes. Now we've got a lead on his identity.
Right. But... I still can't believe it.
You didn't know? I see. Though, I suppose it's no surprise that he never felt like mentioning him. Those two were anything but close. After everything they went through, they might as well be strangers rather than brothers.
What happened between them?
Well, they lost their parents at an early age, you see. The only surviving family Joji and his brother had were each other. And to Shintaro, Joji was everything. But life continued testing the brothers. They ended up on different paths, ones that conflicted.
You mean their work? So Kazuma's brother was...
A cop. And not just any cop, an officer with the National Police Agency. He worked in what we now call the Foreign Affairs Division.
No kidding. Those guys are the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop, huh? I suppose to the beat cops out there, that's what it could seem like. Ironic, isn't it? How two men who took the same oath, sworn to serve and protect our nation, now lead such different lives. One spends his afternoons drinking whiskey from the comfort of his office in the Diet Building. The other's out running highly dangerous operations on American shores.
I take it you're referring to yourself and Joji Kazuma.
Yeah, that's right. Back in the day, Joji and I were on the force together. After all this time, he's about the only man I'd call a friend. The events that unfolded over the last year in both Tokyo and Okinawa, all of it was orchestrated by Joji and me.
All of it? How's that even possible?
I was the brains behind the whole plan. Joji was the brawn, utilizing his organization to execute it.
Your plan, huh? Then you're telling me Kazuma-san's younger brother putting a bullet in Daigo. That's all part of your plan?
I'm afraid so.
And what's this organization Kazuma's brother utilized? He's not still with the Force, is he?
No, not anymore. Joji left the Japanese police years ago.
So what does he do now?
He's working for the United States. To be more precise, he's with the Far East Intelligence Division of the Central Intelligence Agency.
Wait, the CIA?
Yes. You mind if we take another break? We're hardly halfway through what I have to... You there?
Yeah. So, the man we've been chasing after is actually Kazuma-san's younger brother, Joji Kazuma.
Correct. And the CIA is also after Black Monday. As far as Joji is concerned, the extent of our collaboration is only to accomplish his...
Okay, yeah, I get that. What I don't get is how shooting these people is part of the plan.
Me neither. So, the person responsible for shooting Daigo and Nakahara...
I don't know myself, but if I had to guess, I'd say so.
But...
I only know of two directives given to the CIA One, track any and all movements taken by Black Monday in regard to the military base. Two, eliminate any threat, present or future, to your
Eliminate?
The CIA needs the bill to pass to lure out Black Monday. So anything that poses a threat to the bill would be a threat. And since the bill needs land, anyone stopping you from acquiring it.
Exactly. But remember, Joji isn't the only agent assigned to this case. I'm sure...
Other agents.
That's bingo. Those foreigners who attacked you were card-carrying CIA agents dispatched to Japan. And now you know why. You threatened to stop the resort deal. You threatened them.
Wait, then the guys who shot Kashiwagi were also...
The CIA.
Why? Why would Kazuma-san's brother do that?
Countrymen? No, you see, to Joji, this...
How's that?
Perhaps you two might be too young to remember, but 30 years ago, Japan was a far more conservative place. If you were a cop back then, having a brother in the Yakuza was more than enough grounds to warrant endless harassment. Joji found himself in that very position. Not only that, but his brother was a high-ranking officer of the Tojo clan. When that came to light, Joji had no choice but to sever his ties with the police. That's when America found him, picked him up, dusted him off, and showed him a way forward. A country where a person's skill and talent were valued over all else. He could have a new life, a fresh start, this time without his past dictating everything.
The CIA gave him life, so he gave them his. There's no line he wouldn't cross for them.
I'm afraid that's the sort of man you're but I digress. How about another breather? We've covered a lot of ground. You there.
Yeah. All right. Earlier you mentioned the favor. What do you want me to...
There are 2 men involved in this case I need you to save.
And who might they be?
The first individual is my former secretary, Toma.
Former secretary? Why? What happened?
2 weeks ago, Toma tendered his resignation. He discovered the truth, my real motive, the real reason I proposed the Now he's fallen in with the man in charge of the resort.
And who's that?
The Yakuza. Perhaps you're familiar with him. Yoshitaka Mine, head.
Mine?
The chances are high that Toma will share everything he learned with... And I guarantee one of the players in this plot will attempt to silence...
One of the players, huh? Yeah. And
That's correct. I need you to stop that from happening. And
who is he exactly?
Joji Kazuma. Let me take one last break. Then we can get... You there.
Yeah. Picking up where we left off. Toma found out the military base expansion bill was all smoke and mirrors, so his ambition came to a standstill. That's why he quit and sided with Mine in order to acquire the land needed for the resort development deal.
Precisely. With the Nishikiyama and the Hamazaki families decimated, he turned to the only option he had left, the Hakuho clan. No doubt Mine realized this and offered his assistance in return for full control of the resort, a condition I assumed...
Wait, Mine gets to claim everything for himself? Why would Toma agree to that? What's he get out of this?
Perhaps you guessed it from his last name, but did you know Toma was born...
Yeah. Heard it straight from him, in fact.
Well, 3 years ago, Toma left Okinawa with a dream of seeing it flourish. He came here to make his foray into the world of politics. That's when he must have learned about the military base expansion bill and the resort development deal. The timing lines up. He was determined to do everything in his power to help.
I remember. He said he'd make any sacrifice necessary.
That sounds like him. Okinawa's prosperity is all he... I didn't know how much love he had for Okinawa until last year.